Hello. I'm down outside the hole in the wall at the moment. Hang on a sec. I'm sure you're all familiar with this space. Highland Paddy, Highlanders, Brahms and List. And the corner bar. Corner bar is actually a nice little spot. Good entertainment on it. Well, all of these bars along here have great entertainment. Now, it's Tuesday the 5th of August. And I'm down in the play at the Las Americas at the moment. Went out for a great meal last night with a lovely couple that, well, I'm sure most of you know exactly who they are. Once I mention his name, it'll be kind of obvious. On my flight over, before I even got to Tenerife, a friend of mine and fellow vlogger had sent me a message to tell me that he was here and that he wanted to meet up if I was around, and we did. So last night, myself and my partner had dinner with the lovely Tenerife Tez, and turned out an absolutely fantastic night. Lots to chat about, and he's an absolute gent. I've been following Tenerife Tez since the beginning. He's one of the people who, I suppose, inspired me to take this up a little over a year ago now, and he has a very unique style which I enjoy. I really do. I enjoy watching this stuff, and aside from that, we had a fantastic evening, and I can tell you that man has stories to tell. He's a fascinating individual, extremely talented man, but I'll leave that for somebody else to do, because Tez would make a very interesting Ask Me Anything, wink wink, to a certain other vlogger out there who might be interested in doing that. Fascinating man. So Tez was staying here in the Mediterranean Palace, and I haven't been in here since they did it up, so I thought we'd come up and have a look at it today. Tez is actually staying here. I did have a look in his room last night, and I didn't film it. Simple reason, Tez had no objection to me filming it, but I preferred not to. I think it's more privacy, but the rooms are good. There's little bits that you'd change in it, but that's just because I'm OCD. So this is it. As you can see, they've done a fantastic job on it. You have reception areas, quite nice little quiet, intimate little reception areas, so you're not queuing behind loads of people waiting for your room to be allocated. We have a little wander around here. It's finished to an extremely high standard. Now, I've never been here before to draw a comparison to what it was like before the renovations, but it's certainly, first impressions are that they did an extremely good job renovating it. I mean, the original one of these was here, I'd say probably in the 70s or 80s maybe. It was a long time. It was well overdue, I'd imagine, the renovation, and they shut during COVID, so they've put an awful lot of time, and I would imagine a lot of money, into bringing this place back to life, and they certainly seem to have done that. Now, according to some people I spoke to, there have been a few teething problems, which I'm sure you get in any rebuild or any renovation, even your own. Well, I can guarantee you that, because we recently renovated our apartment here, and yeah, you get teething problems, and little things like TV not working, just as I said, small things that you wouldn't expect to go wrong, but they do. So all in all, the feedback I'm getting from people who have stayed here is that they did a really good job. One of the questions I had last night when I was talking to Terry was, what's the sound like? Considering the far side where he's staying is almost on the strip, on the Golden Mile, and it was very quiet. The door closed over, it was quiet. So, like I say, they seem to have got a lot right, more so than wrong. Like, you do expect the odd thing to, as I said, the odd little teething problem. Now, we actually ate here last night, and the food was good. There's no doubt about that. The food quality was there. But again, teething problems, little things that could be right. And one of them, believe it or not, was the fact that there was too much food. We had a starter. I'll pop all the stuff in after this, but we had a starter of a coarse pate. Now I have to eat gluten-free bread. Ordinary bread irritates me. So they had gluten-free bread, which I was really impressed with, because a lot of places don't when you ask for it. Now that's where we ate, down in Cole. I'll bring you down. We'll have a little look around. So yeah, the pate there was just too much of it. In fact, it was sort of served in a pot, and yeah, honestly, you could have eaten it between two people. There was no question about that. Way too much food, and it was really, really tasty. Very well presented. Then for main course, I had a spiced fish, which was absolutely delicious. Now, in saying that, and here's where my one little complaint: it wasn't spiced fish. So maybe the chef hasn't got the menu quite right yet. But what it was, it actually reminded me of a Thai lemon chicken, or lemon fish, because it tasted of lemon. It was wrapped in a banana leaf. So there's where we ate. Now you've got a choice of two restaurants: the Italian, and then this is a steakhouse. The steaks were absolutely fabulous. Terry had the steak, and his wife. My partner had roast beef, and yeah, all of them cooked really well. The roast beef could have been a little bit hotter, but that's again just a tiny little tweak that could be gotten right the next time around. So, from a food point of view, I'd give it a good solid 8 out of 10, and I reckon they could get it up to a 9 or 9.5 out of 10 with very little tweaking. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that the fish was called spice fish and it wasn't spicy, it was getting a 10 out of 10 because it was beautifully cooked. Absolutely beautifully cooked. Now, as you can see, they have done a fantastic job here. Actually, hold on, I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to put the food in for you now. Let's have a quick look at what we had. Cheers. So, as you can see, food presentation was absolutely beautiful. So this is the pool area. I'm trying to keep away from too many people. I don't like disturbing people when I'm filming. So, but yeah, as you can see, they have done an absolutely fantastic job. And I remember when I was looking in at this while the renovation was being done, I was saying that the hard landscape or the soft landscaping needed to be upped, and they've actually done quite a lot of that. And I reckon in about a year and a half, when some of these plants have grown up fully and filled out a little bit, it's going to be a huge difference. There'll be a huge difference to the landscape. It's really well done, and a very good job on it. Now, that's your walkway over to the Cleopatra. I won't go through. I might actually have a little wander around the Cleopatra just as a before, because it's due. Cleopatra's the next one they're going to do. They're going to renovate. So it'd be nice to get a comparison before they take it apart. I think they've already started some of the renovations in there. So yeah, I'll take a wander over after I finish this one, and we'll have a little look and see what the before and after will be in the Cleopatra. Now, I was chatting to somebody last night, and they were saying that occupancy is about 70% here at the moment, which, considering it's only just back open again after a massive renovation, I think that's actually quite good. 70% occupation in any hotel like that is actually quite good. It's glorious here again. I think I have to suffer to do this for you lot. It's terrible. The things I have to do. Well, actually today, as I said, is Tuesday the 5th of August. Temperatures hovering around 28, 30 degrees, has been for the last couple of days since I got here. And yeah, as you can see, beautiful clear skies. Now there was entertainment on here last night. I couldn't see it, we were eating, it wasn't too loud. And there was actually entertainment in the restaurant, which was lovely. There was a guy playing the guitar, just enough in the background for you to hear without being too imposing. Actually he was really good. I actually filmed him, hang on. So he was playing beside us, a very talented guitarist, and it just gave that little air, a little bit of ambience, and it was really, really nice. There's a nice atmosphere here for a new build and a new renovation. There is actually a lovely sort of warm feeling to it. You go into a lot of hotels after they've been refurbed, or modern hotels, and they tend to be a little cold or lifeless, but that's not the case here. Definitely there is a nice, as I said, there's a warmth to it. All in all, I think it looks like they did a good job. It's been a good, it looks like it was a good renovation. And judging by the amount of people outside, they've got decent occupancy. And from a location point of view, you just can't beat it. I mean, it's seriously, it's a great spot. Absolutely fantastic spot. You're smack bang, not quite in the middle of the Golden Mile, but you are on the Golden Mile. This is it. Vista Service up there. Golden Mile runs all the way down. So, all in all, great night. I want to thank Terry, and I know Tez watches this, and I'm testing it out to see if he watched the end, because that's very important, as you know. So, Terry, thank you for last night. And you shouldn't have done what you did, but I thank you very much. Thoroughly enjoyed the evening, thoroughly enjoyed your company. Say hello to your wife, Shirley, and I'll talk to you soon. I know you're over later on in the year, and we'll try and catch up. If not, I'll get you again because I owe you. And again, thank you so much for your company. It really was great night, great evening, very entertaining. Okay, viewers, thank you. If you watched to the end, you're an absolute superstar, there's no question about that. And thank you for watching to the end. So if you like what you see, hit the like, subscribe, bell for notification, and I'll talk to you soon. Slán.